last devlog, I showed off how Eevee's visuals had evolved, and honestly, I thought it was done. However, my obsessive nature kicked in, and I just couldn't stop tinkering, even though I still had no idea what I was doing. If you're new here, this is Eevee, an HD 2D action-adventure game about love, friendship, and apparently me spending way too much time on color palettes. When my friend and co-dev on this journey, Doug Kiklowitz, and I were prepping our Steam page for NextFest, he mentioned he loved the limited palette and dithered look from some GIFs I uploaded. Honestly, I loved them too, but here's the problem. I had no idea how to actually make the game look like that. So I dug into my years of professional developer experience and remembered something I had conveniently ignored for years because it seemed way too complicated for my tiny brain. Lookup tables, or LUTs for short, basically color filters for games and media. I first saw them used back in my LEGO Universe days, where the VFX team used one to make a racetrack feel blindingly bright after you shot yourself out of these dark underground tunnels. So what's a LUT? It's basically a color filter that changes mood and tone, or at least that's what Google AI told me, so you know that must be true. Games like Journey use LUTs to set a very specific mood. Some games even swap them out depending on the story or environment. My first attempt? Horrifying. My second? Closer, but still a tad too bright. After a lot of tweaking though, I finally landed on this, a palette that reminded me a bit of Chrono Trigger's iconic campfire scene. Add a crunchy dithering filter on top, and suddenly Eevee has this retro, modern vibe I've been chasing from the start. It's definitely not for everyone, but I'm really happy with where it landed. And the visuals are just the beginning, because I've got new enemies, new abilities, and even some fire-burning combat upgrades to show you next. First up, the enemies. Remember those goblins from the earliest builds of Eevee? They've had a serious glow-up. Huge thanks to Pin USB Mike for his outstanding game-ready pixel art. I'll drop his itch.io link in the description. His style fit perfectly with Eevee's vibe, and with a few tweaks, these enemies felt right at home. And yes, I'm totally fine using asset packs when it saves me hundreds of hours. I'd rather spend that time focusing on world building and design, my real strengths, while still learning and improving on my own pixel art and animation along the way. Of course, the standout is the Flame Sword. Not only does it set enemies on fire, which is always satisfying, but it also unlocks new ways to interact with the world. Burn away spindly roots blocking your path, blast through hidden walls with bomb upgrades. These aren't just one-off gameplay systems, they're part of the larger design philosophy I've been chasing. I don't want abilities that only work in combat just to become irrelevant right after, or exploration mechanics that feel isolated from the core gameplay. By tying combat upgrades directly into exploration, like a fire sword that's both a weapon and a tool, the whole game feels more cohesive and complete. Every upgrade you earn matters, whether you're in the middle of a fight or uncovering a secret area, and that sense of continuity is really important to me. So when you get a new ability, it's not just, oh cool, a new move, it's a key that reshapes how you play across the entire game. There are also brand new areas to explore. This cliffside village that's part of a much larger dungeon is just one example. Complete with new biomes, enemies, and hazards, of course. Even older areas are getting a facelift thanks to the updated camera system and visuals. I know updates have been slow, but that's about to change. I'll be posting smaller videos more regularly, sometimes focused on Eevee, sometimes diving into game design and the industry at large. So if you're into that kind of thing, please stick around. If you'd like to support Eevee directly, adding it to your Steam wishlist helps way more than you might think. And if you enjoyed this video or got something out of it, a thumbs up or a comment goes a long way. I appreciate it more than you know. I really do read every single comment, and I'll see you in the next one.